everybody. It's mystery solving time. Morning, Baron Sleofrey, you're here. And Rachel Daniel. Who's gaming? And Becca. And Evan. Hello, gamers. Daniel, can you get in the Minecraft server now? I've been so stressed about this. So, I'm so glad that you're free from the hellscape that you exist in, which is tearing down your whole house to build a new house. Oh my god, you're on your way home. Welcome! Rise. Rise. Everybody, we have to... Okay. Is everybody's sillies out of the way? We have to lock the fuck in. I can take notes today. I never take notes because my brain is firing on all cylinders all the time by itself. But... Ah! The creature! Rise. Okay. Don't ever talk to me or my son Miracle or his son Miracle or their son Miracle ever again, okay? Ah! Okay, the cursor's still on screen. Good. Yeah. You can take notes. It told me. Did I? No. So you'll print. Oh, Ari, welcome. I'm assuming that you and Bear are feeling a lot better, considering you're both around and gaming. Okay, so you have print. Do you know what Obra Dinn is? That would make things a lot easier, but if not, I can explain in a different way. We did play that, so this is a lot like Obra Dinn. You're trying to uncover this entire family tree via searching up names and titles and information that you find, and it only locks them in when you get 3 correct. So you have to get a picture of somebody, their name, their occupation, and you have to get all 3 of those correct, and then it locks them in, and the yellow-green sort of color means that, the weird highlighter yellow, means that we locked them in, and we're correct. Ohayou gozaimasu! Welcome, Pokepot! Happy Thursday! Who's ready to hurt? Like, significantly. I got Gwendolyn wrong. Which means that Gwendolyn had a career. That wasn't housewife. Oh, Bear, I'm so glad. We got Papa. We got... She has the 3 younger brothers, but I don't know their birth order. So we can't do that yet. I mean, maybe we can, and I'm just very stupid. We don't know who Gwen got a very violent divorce from. A very tumultuous divorce. I think we just put this in now. Oh, I'm blinking weird. Relax! Okay. Where were we? Fuck me. Carlos, welcome. Run while you still can. Pokepot, the thing is probably. Like, I'm waiting for shit to get fucked up. Because so far, it's been just like, someone died of heart disease somewhere in the tree, and everyone else, as far as we know, died of, like, old age. Aside from us wanting to seppuku because of the head hurdy, no one has seppuku'd yet. Okay. We got Gwen and the boys. Got it. We got her boys. Now, let's go by number. This doesn't have a little magnifying glass anymore. Okay, this has 1. Harry? You didn't say it was your fucking birthday. This is important. What the fuck? Happy birthday, Harry. I can't believe. This is unacceptable behavior. We have to gather around as friends for Harry's birthday. I can't believe it. Eat cake. Sing the song. Do the ancient ritual. Play that game. I love you very much. Happy birthday. Huh. We're doing mystery, but it's birthday! We have to stop everything. I'm sorry, I just realized that I wasn't reading this out loud. I'm skimming it for information. I'm skimming it. There's 2 here. There's 12 here. Huh? The mystery is whose birthday it was today. And we did it. You call crew, the spread musicians and artists and dancers. The only one with any sort of discipline is Carl. This pickups Pop forced Clancy to send him to the academy. So, does that mean his dad is Clancy? Is it Elias Clancy? Roottrees? Or is it... No, it's Clancy Jr. Okay. No, get back in the game, dude. Here's Clancy Sr. We found him. Clancy Jr. and then her other 2 brothers, Elias and something. Cecilia of Print. Okay, so this family is very rich and owns a candy company and like other products. And the most recent heiresses and their dad died in a plane crash recently, like today in the game. And someone came to our door who is a member of the family secretly, and it's like, if you can unravel this family tree before the will and like the money goes out, I'm gonna do something. And we were like, okay. So we did. So now we're doing that. And we're like, you Google things and articles and names and they come up, and then you get like books and stuff that the middle families wrote, and then do you ever have a dream? Elias C, who looks like their dad? Who looks like Pop Pop? Are you Glasses Man? Is that what we're doing here? I think that's the only older looking boy, because this is a baby. This is a girl. No, it isn't. I was like, don't fucking trick me. She has 3 younger brothers. Don't fucking trick me. Why'd you put the girls at the top? You fucking psych. Oh, I guess because there's no name. So it's like, could be anybody. Okay. Clark is a free spirit. Okay. Pop force Clancy into the academy. My brothers all seemed to peruse passive knowledge, and the most rebellious thing any of us did was bring home someone who would be illegal to marry if we lived anywhere south of Pennsylvania. So this is the person... The last son, I'm assuming, married... I mean, it doesn't say that they married anybody. It says they brought someone home. Edward is said to take over his department once he retires. Okay, wait, never mind. Edward, rise. So you're gonna be a lawyer, also? And then you married a black woman who we don't have a name of? So presumably your child would also... Like, is this... No, this is a generation down, and then... I'm not looking at this, I'm looking at this. We can zoom. Who is this very worried-looking woman? I'm very concerned about her. Every time we come to this photo, I'm just like, I don't feel good about this. Like, this has to be Edward's kid. These two are ginger, so I imagine that they're the kids of the other kids on the left, because they're ginger. But I'm unclear. Is everyone's standing with their partner? Did his wife pass away? Bonnie and ex-president Guy Hudson, Ernie Jr., Caroline, Gwyneth M., Gwendolyn, Miracle Jr., Jim Roottrees, Clark, Carl, and Eli. Okay, so we have some names. Only blood relatives. Okay, so pregnant blood relative is here. The thing is, that's... Where'd she go? Where's Edward in that picture? All caps, blood relatives. Daniel, Godspeed. Plugging in new technology is like the scariest thing. Okay, I'm backing up. I'm going back to this. Edwards to take over his department. Okay. Pirate stories when we were walking military school. Clark and I are carrying his name. Zach's not a bad president, and his sister seems to be doing a good job raising her twins. Okay. So. You're president. You have twins. Oh, that's the Free Spirit generation, so he wouldn't be... Okay. God. Guys, it hurts. My brain. Rex, welcome. Jaden! Welcome! Thank you for the sip. Now look out, because the model doesn't like it when I drink sometimes. Let me try and, like, finagle. Okay, my eyes didn't bug out that time. Thank you. Alright, she has twins. Who are part of the Free Spirit generation. So... Are they her twins? I don't know the age. Are these her twins? The oranges? Well, no, she'd be here because she's pregnant and there's kids here. So she's the oldest. By like a second. Their name is Morden? Caroline? You don't have... Now that's interesting. Well, actually, if she took her husband's name, would his spouse be named Morden? Like, would you be married to Caroline? Who took... The thing is, no, because he doesn't have a name. There's no Morden. There's no Mordman. Who are you? Sir, I'm assuming you took the Roottrees name. You're one of those guys that was like, I'm taking it back, baby. But why would you not take your husband's name? Wait, okay. Okay, Caroline is here. But, like, nothing's in order, I don't think. So it's just, like, letting you know that Caroline's in this photo. So, I guess it is Caroline. We'll keep it for now. I'm going back to this because it's the only thing keeping me alive right now. Okay. Ms. Gwen. The Free Spirit and their family lit up on the streets, even Clark. Okay, so that's all I got from that for me. Rolling on down to the city is really important to me. You know, Bear. God, I wish. I'm so confused. Is she too young to be in this picture? Like, to be in the... Did he just have a kid really late? That's like a teenager. I mean, he's a teenager apparently here, so that makes... I guess it's fine. The youngest one got married a little later, had a baby. These Times was a bop, actually. Where are Jim and Clark? Let's find out. Is that... Who the fuck... I'm really not good with the faces here. Like, tell me your secrets, dude. What's happening in there? Who are you and what's happening in there? The thing is, if he's the oldest, like if he's one of the oldest guys, is he? His hairline's receding, but then again, I don't know. Because that would make him Clark. But Clark didn't wear glasses, as far as we knew. But your eyesight can deteriorate. I think that Clark and James are you know what? We know about this man. We know about Eli the blonde. Who's like a mechanic or something? It really hurts me. Is Eli your kid? Oh, we don't know anything about you, sir. Elias Jr. The boys aren't in that picture. Oh yeah, they look very similar. My brain doesn't work. Are you a mechanic? Well, something's wrong then. Yeah, they're in the same photo. Like they're brothers. All the miracles look alike. It's crazy. And then this is Miracle again. So, okay. The thing is, he had another son named Eli. This is Eli. Because it says so on his jacket. So this is Eli. This is Miracle 2. And then this is Eli Miracle. I'm assuming, because his middle name is M. So... Becca, I think you're confused. I mean, okay. So am I. Like, don't get me fucked up. Is this Miracle 3rd? Why does he look like his dad? I hate him. I hate him. Well, because then he's... Okay, but then she complained. But that's him. This isn't the... This is... But this is him. This is Miracle because it's like there's the picture that he's there and then there's the picture. And it confirmed it. It's yellow. That's him. So this is Miracle Jr. Don't ever talk to me or my son Miracle or my son Miracle or his son Miracle ever again. Red, welcome. Ah. Don't... Okay. I guess he's just in it because he fucking sucks. Yeah, it says Miracle Jr. Confirmed. I think he's in it because he fucking sucks. But, is this a brother or a son? How old are you supposed to be in this picture? The M is from Mechanic. Wow, we had some big brain energies going on. So he could, like, it could be this person. But no, we know that he had a kid named Eli. We know this. We're, like, so aware of it. She mentioned it in her journal. She was like... When they were talking about the... Sam. Eli, Miracle's youngest, not my brother. Wins in Paris, but the rest of us, including Miracle's boys, spent ages trying to unravel the mystery. Uncle Junior's wedding to Patsy. Clancy swore he saw Sam working alongside the farmhands, EC and John. So Sam is like... This is Sam, I think. Do we know who Gwynth is? Unclear. For John? I think there's a John. Well, fuck you too. Okay, No, there isn't. No, John's a farmhand. So, that's the problem with this fucking video game, is that they mention people that, like, aren't in the family tree and aren't relevant. So, like... They're talking about the fact that EC and John are farmhands that work on the old candy farm. The old maple farm. I think. No, the Anderson farm. All three are on the books. What is the Anderson farm? What are you saying to me? Wait, is that her name? Yes. Okay, it is. So... The farmhands, comma, EC and John. EC is Elias. Right? Well, no, because why... Yes. Maybe there's another EC? Rise. There's an Ernest. There's Clancy Edward. There's Edward. No, it has to be... It has to be EC's her brother. There's a Jack. Like Evan said. People call Jacks John, right? For some fucking reason, even though it's no shorter than the name Jack. But who is that? Because it's not her brother. Gwyneth has been pushing to include Sam. I don't think we know who that is. Is that... I don't think we know who that is. Granny and Granddad, Gwen's, Sam, Gwyneth. Gwyneth. Who the fuck are you? Who are you? You have to be up here somewhere. Wow, that sax is going fucking crazy, baby. Anderson. Oh, it's Grandma. I forgot her name was Gwyneth. It's Grandma. I was like, surely it's in her, like, the fucking down here. No, it's like the first ever. I forgot that she's still alive in that, like, in these stories. Gwyneth is still alive. Time is so weird. I'm like, surely Gwyneth and Elias are 7,000 years old. No. Okay. What did Gwendolyn do? Because she wasn't a housewife. It's 1908? Yeah. And this is like the 1930s or 40s? And then she wrote her books. She published her books in 1960 something. Killing myself. Why does it lean forward when I try to sip? It's very funny to me. Okay, I've reached the point where I'm just holding my mug in my hand to keep my hand warm and keep me sane. Okay, let's flip through for big numbers. 8. What do you fucking mean to me? What do you mean? Okay, yeah, we know he's the great-grandson. And we know about Diamond. And then it says the lyrics contain no clues. So that doesn't help me. I'm obsessed with Teen Blast. Oh, he does have a bowl. Wait, Rise. Bear? Teen Blast! Okay, wait a second. Wait. Moon Forest! You're here! Thank you so much, you're here! No one's head is turned correctly. Welcome to, like, the most painful experience of your life. They do this because they hate me. Okay, wait a fucking second, Teen Blast. Oh, fuck. I literally got so excited about Teen Blast when we first saw it, and I never looked it up. I was just like, Teen Blast, baby. Magazine to Teenage Girls website is a new section that offers condolences for the loss of the Roottrees sisters. Their fashion line was often covered by our magazine, and she often appeared on the cover on her 16th birthday. Well, fucking Rise, dude! Teen Blast! Exclamation mark! Okay, wait. No. Rain a Roottree. Printing teenblast.jpg. Teen Blast! Brother Trouble. Cancelled? And then her husband TMS. The Candy Girl gets a serious one. Let me put her photo down here before I forget. Girl help. Okay. There's an article about Rain a Roottree from 1994. The issue also mentions TMS and Brother Trouble. What do you mean Brother Trouble in like capitals? One important thing I learned from an early age is that dreams are not outside of our grasp. My grandpa was a college professor who taught lectures about history. He always told me that history was full of people from famous families who wasted their fame and fortune by taking it for granted. Instead, he told me I should go and use my name to accomplish something. I think he may have practiced that lecture a lot, because I have other people in my family that have also made the Roottree name famous for things besides candy. His older sister even wrote a book that some of my friends told me they had to read in school. I took his advice and now I work with my mom designing clothing. I help decide what colors and patterns I want to model, then she designs the clothes with a team of amazing men and women. Although my grandpa passed away earlier this year, Grandma Laura tells me he was really proud of what we've managed to accomplish. Brother Trouble. Okay. One moment. Grandpa. Grandpa? Grandpa? We have so many things filled out and none of them are locking in, so something is deeply wrong. Laura's his sister. No, yeah, okay, sorry. No, Lauren's his sister. This is Lauren. She wrote a book. We read the book. I'm gonna look up Brother Trouble. Was a 1989 sitcom about two 16-year-old brothers the same age, one adopted, played by Tommy Mark Sheridan and Dustin Christopher Baker. Their single mother, played by stand-up Penelope Tessa Green, often had to navigate her job as a magazine columnist, as well as the troubles that come with raising two boys who were extremely competitive in sports, academics, and then romantic pursuit of their next-door neighbor, Roxy. The showrunner was small-screen director Ron Roottrees. Okay. The show had strong ratings through the entirety of season 1, rocketing both Sheridan and Baker to instant stardom, mostly amongst the teenage girl demographic. It was cancelled in 1991 midway through the second season due to a significant drop-off in ratings. Ron Rise. I think we put in her husband's name? Yeah. Thomas. Head of our productions. Okay. But who are you? Ron, save me. But Ron, save me. Okay, it went down to 2. RR Productions. God, you guys, I need to get back into my brain space. I'm not doing well today. Defunct production company responsible for Brother Trouble. You find a comment on a Usenet board stating that Brother Trouble ended up being an ironic name considering the rumors about RR Productions' Ron and Robbie Roottrees. There's not much relevant information about Robbie Roottrees. In a comment thread on a message board about television cliches, you find a thread called Why Was Brother Trouble Cancelled? One user speculates. I think it's because the writing went really downhill in season 2. They actually had an episode where Roxy was addicted to sniffing markers. Another person replied, maybe it's due to the rumor about Robbie Roottrees in Silver Screen magazine. There's a link to an article, but it appears to be dead. I wonder what would happen if I typed it in like that. Yeah, I did. Oh, it's one. Thank you. Silver Screen Magazine was a Hollywood insiders magazine focusing less on actors and actresses and more about the nitty-gritty of writing, directing, costuming, set design, film production, and other elements of filmmaking. It ran from 1983 to 1993. It was bought by a bigger, more recognizable magazine a few years later, and the website now redirects to the new magazine. But it doesn't have any relevance to your case. I don't believe you. No. Take me home. Country roads. To the place I belong. A small rumors article from 1992 that claims that television screenwriter Robbie Roottrees was allegedly tried and convicted under the name Robert in a French court of law. This is the twins. I wondered if it was. It's the twins. It seems he, again allegedly, embezzled from the company RR Productions to fuel a gambling habit that left him hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt. He then fled to Paris, where he grew up, and then, Silver Screen continues to insist this is all very much allegedly, assaulted an officer who came to question him. The article's author says they were unable to get a statement from French authorities, but received information from an anonymous source and were able to confirm through public record that there was a trial involving a Robert Roottrees around the time that Brother Trouble was cancelled. Oui. Okay. So, one of you was married and one of you was not. I'm assuming Robbie wasn't married. You motherfucker. Are you Robert? My sweet boy? And you... Like, what is your career? You're criminal. Like, both of you were screenwriters, but then you weren't screenwriters. Occupation, crime. Occupation, in prison. The company... Would that make you a CEO if you own a company? I don't know these things. I'm too, like, direct. I'm just, like... Production company owner, but that's not an option. I could also be wrong about this. Fuck! Save me! Television screenwriter Robbie Roottrees. Okay, and then... Holy shit. It gets... So it'll like fade to black and be like, you got 3 right, and then they turn yellow. But only in sets of 3. So you have to have 3 correct at the same time, and you never know which of the ones that you have are incorrect. So, perish. Tommy Mark Sheridan appeared on the cover of Teen Blast a record 38 times, including 3 back-to-back months during the height of brother trouble. In the issues he wasn't on the cover, he was still mentioned quite often. You read every word of every article, and besides the fact that he was married to Raina, only one thing seems relevant. A gossip section from 1996, about 8 months before their marriage, is called "Is TMS Dating a Roottrees?" It says, at a recent autograph signing, TMS told Teen Blast reporter that he met a girl at a party in Malibu. Apparently the cast of Brother Trouble gets together at Penelope's house once a year, and this time TMS found love. The mega hottie had this to say. She's incredible. She came to the party to meet me specifically, and I'm glad she did. She said she had a crush on me when she was younger. I told her I have a crush on her from her posters now. I'm sorry? When our Teen Blast reporter asked who the lucky girl was, TMS refused to spill. We did some digging. One of the creators of Brother Trouble, Ron, married Penelope, who played his mom on the show, and Ron is a distant relative of the Roottrees sisters. Penelope. Ron. Penelope. Like, what is your fucking... What do you do? What do you mean? Rex, thank you for the set. Switch the portraits? Oh, potentially. Oh, Becca! I wasn't even thinking about that. I just threw them in. Alright, what are you? You're something else. We don't know what you are, but you're something else. So, we didn't lock it. You don't have an occupation. We still don't know what the fuck this woman did. I didn't put mechanic back for him when I was switching their names around. This wasn't his wife, because it didn't lock in. So... Director? Media Magul! Media Magul. Media Magul. Penelope, who played her mom. Okay, we have their full name. Penelope Tessa Green. Retired comedian. There's a result for the Laugh Lounge, a club in Reno that claims Penelope got her stand-up start and first did her famously raunchy breast milk cheese routine in the 80s. I wish she didn't. I wish she didn't do that. The site claims she retired for the birth of her first child, but still makes yearly appearances for fundraisers doing more family-friendly material. You find a picture labeled Joko Lantern 1997, as well as different picture labeled Jack watching one of his mother's charity sets. 1994. Okay, so we have a picture of her Oh! What do you mean? What do you mean? You creature! Okay, so Jack is the firstborn. And that's him. Let me get a picture of her. Thank you. And then the baby. Occupation. Holy shit. Child? No. I mean, he's like 8. What do you mean? Student. Ah! Okay. Fucking rise, dude. Okay, no, that's just... No. We don't have a name for the baby. We just have Jack. And then... Joko Lantern. So... think about that. Okay, fucking rise, dude. What do we have for available Roottrees? It's a good question. Wolf? Unclear. But I'm leaving that there. Which will absolutely fuck me later. Ah. We never figured out the original flavors. We know about elderberry. For marketing materials in various candy history sites, you learn that 5 pieces are the iconic candies sold by the Roottrees family. They sell with small, colorful, shell-coated maple candies that since the late 20s have been pressed into the shape of a maple leaf, although they usually have one flavor that looks more like a berry. History of print erosion that claims the 5 pieces came from a book called The Sweet History of Candy, Volume 2 by Charles Lee. Nope. Nope. Part of a book series about all things candy in the modern world that starts in 1925 and continues onward to chronicle the rise of mass production and global distribution. Fuck yeah, dude! No. Okay. Let's read, my dude. Oh, God. G is for grape. E is for elderberry. EC is for egg cream. CE is for cinnamon extract. M is for melon. For his kids. Oh, in that order. It tells you the order they were born. Cute! It's from 1924, 2 years after the debut of 5 Pieces. The author included it because of the spelling error on the word available near the bottom. Sure is. Flavors are inspired by their children in the order... Okay, so that's the order. We have the order. We don't have the occupation of their firstborn, which I'm assuming is not grape. But... It's from 1928, so the flavors are inspired by their children, and the order is... And then the newest flavor, Miracle Berry. Yeah, like, we have all these locked... The only one we don't have locked in is her, because we don't know what her job was. Like, save me. sipping. Becca, I'm waiting. There are 5, and then they added 2, 3, 4, 5. G-E-E-C-C-E G-E-E-C-C-E. It's Clancy. Elderberry. Egg cream. Egg cream? All right. Ari, why would I do that when I can do this? Oh, to link back to the... Okay, that is helpful. Wait. Alright. You know what? Maybe you have a point. Six years after the debut of 5 Pieces. And okay. Did they either disown a child or a child died, and then they were so panicked about their brand and having 5 pieces that they were like, oh my god, we need another son. Because he was born 14 years after... Like, he's a baby in that photo. And he had, like, health conditions because, like, they had him too late. And he was, like, born blind. Because of egg cream! I mean, maybe somebody married a black woman and got disowned. That's completely, like, something that would happen. But also replacement baby. Miracle. Miracle the replacement baby. Well, it has to be related. Well, Ari, that's the thing. She mentions that, like, you would have gotten disowned for doing that back in the day. The most rebellious thing is if it would be illegal to marry if we lived anywhere south of Pennsylvania. But, ha ha ha. But we don't. Top secret egg cream. Why does egg cream... The thing about egg cream, though... Also, why does this branch off of this? Why does this branch off of their son? It says that it may require leaps in logic and inconsistency, and the inconsistency is egg cream. Is there an EC anywhere? I mean, I imagine that no. There's Elias C, but that's this one. No! How could you? Egg cream! Rise up! I'm so mad about egg cream. Alright, we have to lock back in. I swear to God, we're gonna find out who egg cream is. And we're gonna save them all. But we have to... We didn't find out what Watchman went. Okay. Oldest sister. Gwendolyn Morden. Let me... Okay. We have to stop. Okay. I think I did this yesterday. Because I struggled to spell her name for like 8 seconds. Watchman the movie? Watchman? Oh! Business Watch Magazine is a magazine focused on company CEOs and the economy. They've been around for over 100 years in one form or another and will often write about major changes in management at famous companies. Every year they offer an award to a prominent businessman who's furthered the field. They will call this Watchman of the Year. You find through a few searches that 2 Roottrees have been featured, Elias and Carl. Business Watch does not host any online archives on any site you can find, though you may be able to find individual articles and issues through your periodical search. Business Watch. Or his work with Root. And then, who else? Elias also? Scan made of the cover. Show it to me. Show it to me. Show it to me, Rachel. Show it to me. Where's egg cream? Alright. Okay. Breathe. Breathe. We're getting into egg cream. Elias Roottrees was voted Watchman of the Year by Business Watch in 1936, and a painting of him appears on the cover. The magazine says he was voted Watchman of the Year specifically to recognize the global rollout of 5 pieces. Oh no. In 1908, Elias formed the Roottrees Company after marrying his wife, who inherited a maple farm. Before 5 pieces, it's barely profitable. Miracle was absolutely a business child that they had for business. In 1909, Elias is a daughter, the first of 5 children, 4 more to follow, leading to 5 pieces in 1922. Each of the 5 flavors is chosen based on the initials of his 5 children, 1 flavor per child. 5 pieces are sold in some Pittsburgh markets. They roll out in all of New England. 1928, the new recipe and flavor is finalized, and the candy begins nationwide distribution in department stores and other stores everywhere. Purchase every available maple farm in Pennsylvania. With the help of his son, Elias Roottrees Jr.'s architecture firm, a new industrialized factory and warehouse are built in Butler County, production is tripled, and worldwide distribution begins. There's also a What's Next section that claims Elias is going to pivot to ensuring his company's legacy and that the Roottrees Candy Company means it's the Clankids. The Clankids again. One second, let me put this boy up here. Hey, dude. Rise, or whatever. Okay. 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 We did this. Named after Clancy, who was Elias' son and the head lawyer. And then we did that. We found him. Okay, yeah, this is the money shit. Roottrees versus the Thing and the 5-piece guarantee. Okay, wait a second. Stop. Hold. 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 Hello, Carl. I know what's there. Hold. Hold. I have to focus on what I have in front of me. Hold. Carl, rise. Oh. I was like, where the fuck are you? Carl, rise. Okay. Carl was Watchman of the Year in 1987, and a photo of him appears on the cover. According to the cover, Business Watch is the magazine for and about corporate leaders, and has ongoing coverage of who's who in the corporate world. I'm like... I'm really curious about how the water damage on the photo is relevant. Because the note's like, sorry for the water damage, and I'm like, why? What are you hiding in this fucking picture? Anyway, hi Carl. Carl was chosen not for his work at Roottrees, but rather a clothing company. Before they married, Carl's wife Brenda was a fashion consultant. When Raina was born, Brenda retired to become a stay-at-home mother. Looking for a creative outlet, she spent any free time she had at the sewing machine. Raina's new clothes were a hit with other parents, including Carl's cousin, Jim, a notable singer who had a young daughter around the same age as Raina. Did he now? By 1982, Brenda's patterns were being copied by other brands. Seeing the demand, Carl and his second cousin, Ernie Jr., who had just become president of Roottrees at the time, other blood relatives, Capital, who have a say in the company's finances, refused to fund anything other than candy, so Carl personally spent his entire inheritance to bankroll the clothing company. When the profits began to appear, however, the rest of the family changed their tune. They repaid his investment, and now Root exists under the umbrella of the candy company, and they all benefit. Per tradition, or perhaps superstition, new clothes always debuted the way the first ones did. Raina became the catalog's cover model. As she grew, the product line expanded to older kids as well. Her younger sisters were then recruited to show off the baby clothes. Okay, Jim has a daughter. But he also has 2 kids. So... Okay, wait, it's gonna help me. One of these days, when it comes John, daughter, girl... Did he marry Diamond? Oh, can we see mole or not mole? It's a good question. Ah! Is that it? Enhance. Enhance. There, I'm waiting. I have to go back to my search about the legality shit in a minute before I forget. Family photos of... Like this? We tried. Everyone's head is turned. Like away. Like his head's turned away. He's kind of facing forward. It's... I think it's him. It's really hard to tell. Yellow shirt in the back. He is cute. Sipping, careful. Okay. Everybody, do we have anything else that you want to look at before we lock the fuck in? Alright, the company demands that a fixed percentage of its profits are split each quarter amongst bank accounts representing each direct relative of Elias and Gwyneth. An account is created for each blood relative at birth and first accessible when they reach 18. The actual numbers have never been fully disclosed to the public, but due to the ever-increasing success of the company, it's a significant amount of money. The Clansid Trust is known for being essentially impossible to get around due to many checks and balances written into it. Still, there have been a few situations in which family members have tried to forcibly remove another member from the trust. Most details online are pretty vague since the matters are handled internally. The information you discover is from a university law school, which apparently had a guest lecturer talk about the Roottrees versus RR in 1994. And then the 5-piece guarantee. Josh, welcome! You find very few details about the particular incident with regards to the Clansid Trust. A student that attended the lecture about it wrote about the following on a legal oddities website. From what you can tell, RR attempted unsuccessfully to remove a fellow family member from the trust. It was said that RR attempted 2 arguments. First, the person in question was born out of wedlock, and second, they committed a significant crime against a fellow family member. Oh no. Put all this. Put all of it. Select all of it? Select all of it. Select all of it. And just put that in here. Oh, create highlight? Is that what you do? Oh, fun! Okay, we go back. We go to the 5-piece guarantee. The 5-piece guarantee, in combination with the Clansid Trust, was Elias Roottrees' attempt to ensure that the Roottrees Candy Company would remain a family business for eternity. In isolation, it's somewhat baffling. The yearly salary of Roottrees' president is always locked to the price of a single pack of 5 pieces. What? When the 5-piece guarantee went into effect, this was 25 cents a year, now it's closer to $4. Combined with the Clansid Trust, however, it makes a bit more sense. Elias wanted to ensure that only his direct relatives could afford to be president, and he knew that because their passive income was tied to the profits of the company, they would have a vested interest in keeping the company as profitable and successful as possible. That's scary as hell. Where does egg cream fall into this? Where does egg cream? Egg cream's in here somewhere. I just know it. Oh, egg cream, we're really in it now. Okay. Lots going on. Okay, Jim has a daughter. We don't fucking know who it is, though. And then we had a mention of... God, this guy's just like, what is even going on with you, sir? Who's to say? Oh, Ari, we didn't. No, stop. I know. Okay, she had her books published under a different name at first. They said that they, like, tried to republish them under her name now, but I guess they didn't. Re-releases X marks the spot. Understood. Okay, this is why. Go to the back of the book. This is a buried treasure by Lauren Roottrees from the author of The Court series. Revisiting the diary 10 years later? One major event happened between releases that changed Lauren's outlook. Elias died. Shit's about to get fucking crazy. Welcome, close enough. Welcome back, Payne's Creek Killings. Okay, alright. Everybody shut up. Everybody shut up. We're locking the fuck in. Lauren? Okay, Lauren doesn't know that she's saving me, but Lauren saved me. The new diary opens with an explosive incident that happened in the decade between the release and re-release of Lauren's diary. Elias Roottrees had died, and during the reading of his will, there was an audible gasp when a certain name was read aloud. Samantha Roottrees. Sam Girl. Although Sam and her children were not meant to receive monetary inheritance, he had a stipulation that she retain the rights to run the farm and any and all decisions related to it. It was then that the scandalous secrets came out. None of the 5 pieces were surprised, but it was quite a shock to everyone else, including Sam. She had been told her parents died. Apparently, Sam was the illegitimate daughter of Elias Jr. and Patricia Christensen. How is she illegitimate? Like, before they got married? Patricia, the daughter of a local steel magul, and Eli Jr. harbored a secret romance at age 16. She became pregnant, and after the birth, her father refused to let her see Eli Jr. ever again. Her baby, Samantha, was sent to the Roottrees. Elias hid her away with a local farmhand known as EC. Patricia was married off to a much older man and sent away. Egg cream. That was the end of that, almost. None of the next generations had ever met or heard of Patricia until she unexpectedly reappeared, now going by Patsy. After Patsy's husband died, she reunited with Eli Jr., and they finally married in their 50s. Lauren mentioned the wedding in her first diary, without knowing Patsy's history. Eli Jr. had never taken another lover. Lauren, ever the romantic, quite appreciated this. When Patsy and Eli Jr. finally remarried, Elias decided Sam should have been a Roottrees in the first place. Even though she was not part of the Clancy trust, he wanted to include her in family affairs. Okay. 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 Samantha. I don't know what you look like, but I know you are Samantha. The thing is, no. Would this be Samantha? Or would this be Samantha? Or is, I mean, this is egg cream. But why are you... Did they have a kid? Did Samantha, while she was with the farmhand, have a kid? Egg cream? Girl fucking help. Like, I can't stress this enough. Girl fucking help. This is a page of additional notes and context from the 1975 10-year anniversary re-release of Lauren's diary. It's a companion piece to the entry about Sam. Clearly, I did not know our true family history when I wrote this. I didn't even know Sam was a Rootree. All my doubts were ill-founded. She's a fine woman. Had she the chance to grow up with us, Sam might have been the sister figure Gwen never was. Ernie and the kids are lucky to have her, and her children seem eager to help the family in their own ways. Ernie Jr. has been learning the day-to-day from Zach. It's been a long, long time since any real Rootree was as excited and interested in the actual candy as Ernie. As a bonus, Gwyneth has the green thumb of her mother and her adopted grandfather. Ah! Okay, are you Ernie's dad? No. Yes? There's an Ernie. Zach has an Ernie. And then... I'm sorry, I'm having a mental breakdown. Okay. Gwyneth has the green thumb of her mother. So... where the fuck is Gwyneth? What do you mean? Is there a second Gwyneth? Why would you do this? You're not a gardener. You're Gwendolyn, but like... and her adopted grandfather. I guess Gwyneth was still alive. Well, there's Gwen and there's Gwyneth. There's two of them. She's talking about Gwen. But then there's Gwyneth, who's different. But the only Gwyneth is Grandma. So maybe they had a daughter named Gwyneth? Because they had, I think, Ernie. I think Ernie is Zach's son. Or maybe not. Who's... the thing is, it's Ernie Jr. But, like... where is Ernie? Like... who's the first Ernie? Egg cream! Egg cream! Wait. Yeah. A very earnest and loving cream. Okay, I'm shutting up. Okay, what I'm most ashamed of is not figuring it all out. Sam's a spitting image of Patsy with her jet black hair and green eyes. She doesn't have the thick glasses Patsy did, of course, but I guess that skips a generation. Her children have that covered. highlight that. Hard to explain the look on Pop's face when they read that the farm's operations would pass to Samantha Roottrees for as long as she was willing. I got flashbacks to when Zach was made president. Mother reframed it a bit to calm him down. Sam wouldn't receive any candy money after all, and was essentially inheriting the right to rule over the peasants for eternity. Pop warned us away from that farm for years. I never met EC in person, but Pop once referred to him a confirmed bachelor, and I suspect that's why he kept us from there. And I suspect that's... Sam had to grow up in a house with him, and his roommate, Mr. Miller! Oh! Yana, we're doing it. I'm not sure Sam will ever forgive Uncle Junior or Patsy for abandoning her to that life. If I were her, I might have never forgive them either. But even so, she seems to blame more than just the two of us. She has no problems with us next gen, but she has a palpable hatred for the Five Pieces and Elias and Gwyneth. He told her. He told Sam. This is juicy as hell. Lauren, I can't stress this enough. Save me. So, okay, wait. If Sam's in the picture before... Wait, we'll go back in a second. If Sam is in this photo, this is Sam. With her green eyes and her dark hair and her all that stuff. Okay. Okay. Taking a deep breath. Okay, so she was basically raised by EC. So all these kids, like, grew up with him. But the question is, do they know that he's their brother? Where is he in the birth order? Like, certainly Gwendolyn knows that that's her brother. Egg cream and then cinnamon. Okay, so he wouldn't know. Maybe he would. Well, yeah, because, like, when was he disowned? And are you all chill with this? Going to the next page. It is a companion piece to the entry about her son Clark. Reading this back, I get deja vu. As I write this addendum, Clark's gotten married again. No Roottree has ever remarried. Sure, I lost Jacob, and Gwyn divorced Wild Bill! Wild Bill! Are you kidding me? Please have it be Wild Bill. No! Wait. His name isn't William? His name isn't Bill. His name... Who is Wild Bill? This is the worst day of my life. Okay, wait. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Okay, no. He had a full title. He had a full title. She worked with him. When she was talking about getting to kiss the... Wait, shut up. Wild Bill Williams. Okay. Okay. Wild Bill Williams was leading man in some non-notable movies in the 1950s. Fortune Favors the Grave. He was known for his good looks and Austrian romances, specifically with blondes. He was married 4 different times to 4 different actresses. Wild Bill grew up in Paris, France! Okay. But it's Bill! How do I... What's his... He has like a fake name. What's his real name? Who is Harrison Lane? Okay. Harrison Lane was a television actor with a major role in Guys Like Us and some other films. His largest role before Guys Was Us was the villain of the first season of Western Frontiers. To the villain's twin brother. He married his high school sweetheart after they rented a movie premiere. So it's not him. Like, obviously. But, like... What's Bill's name? Wild Bill, fucking save me! She's kissing Bill. She's kissing Bill. She's kissing this guy. What about you, Leslie? Do you know Bill? Not much information. She doesn't even have any additional credits on the site. How could you do this to me? Bill. Okay. Starlet! Hello, the host of famous actors and actresses. Take me to Bill. Take me away to the Bill place. No, Bill, come on, dude. Oh, I didn't put in a thing. Okay, stories and gossip about how he had been seen with in public with blondes. The first mentions one of the first roles was under his real name, Walter Forsythe. The second interview, he doesn't mention her by name. You determine from context he's talking about Gwen Roottrees. An apology to all the ladies. I'm actually taken. Earlier this year, I did a friend a favor. He was directing a war movie and asked me to play a small part. Wouldn't you know it? That son of a bitch cut me from the picture. I'm just ribbing. It wasn't his fault. Apparently the studio didn't want to pay for a star my caliber. Got the last laugh, though. I met someone. She spent most of the film crying because she was playing a soldier's wife. But even through the tears, she was incredible. I know I tend to have a reputation, but this one's true love. I only have eyes for her. Ironically, the third is a rumor that his divorce from Gwen was due to multiple affairs, including one with another actress. An American reader on vacation in Paris claims to have overheard Wild Bill and Gwen arguing in public while she was holding a baby and visibly pregnant. Not long after, Gwen announced she was divorcing Wild Bill, and also that she was pregnant again. Okay. Oh, they're not twins. God damn it, Bill! Oh wait, and I can also put your picture from the thing, and then also I want to look up Gwen in here. Okay, wait. She was often in Starlet. Most mentions were around the time of her divorce in 1958 from Wild Bill Williams. The gossip is speculative and full of tabloid stereotypes. Some of it focuses on the fact that she was announced her divorce. She also announced she was pregnant again. Others mention that the rumors Wild Bill had multiple affairs but left her heartbroken. Just her last name in 1957. The power of a name is undeniable. My grandfather constantly preached the importance of family names and honoring them. My father decided to bless me with a famous name. There's nothing wrong with Cornwall, but Roottrees has power. Cornwall. My husband similarly goes by Wild Bill. It's an infamous name he repurposed for himself because he didn't have the benefit of being born with a famous one. But Wild, combined with the alliteration of Williams, is incredibly memorable. Bear, Godspeed. Rach, I know you can't hear me, but it's crazy. Although we've relocated to Paris, I know your readers love to keep up with my husband, so consider this a Starlet exclusive about both of us. Wild Bill and I have a child on the way, and we're sticking with Roottrees for the last name. Not Williams, but we also plan to lean into alliteration. That's how we'll honor both of our family names for the next generation. That's it. Okay, a lot of things that we learned. Okay, get me out of here. Get me back in here. Okay, neither of us ever took a second husband. Breathing, going back. With the way the world is moving, I guess it was inevitable someone in this family would remarry. I just wish it wasn't my son. I can only wonder if Clark's apparent disrespect for marriage is due to the lack of a real father. I did what I could, and Lord knows Eli C. stepped up and helped, more than I can say for Clancy or Edward. Eli C. practically raised Clark and Jim as brothers whenever he could. Eli's marriage seems fine, and Jim's marriage seems solid as a rock, pun intended, so who knows what causes these things, because she's a diamond and is solid. I suspect that he's marrying Jane to keep her from running out on the band. Without her, he'd be the third wheel, and I imagine they wouldn't last long as a trio, but still, I don't think a marriage on such a shaky foundation like that can last. Oh no! Well, no, because they didn't get married. Did he... Did they have a kid? So he remarried and then he cheated on her with the... Oh my god. Oh my god. pets, welcome to hell. The page from the 1975 10th anniversary. It's a companion. It is not a companion to any specific entry, but addresses feedback. The biggest complaint I got after publishing my diary was how many similar names there are, and I get it. There are 4 Elis for Pete's sake, but that's how it is. Someone would say I saw Eli in town, and I wouldn't know which one they meant. My brother, my uncle, my cousin. That's why they became Uncle Junior, or Miracles Eli, or Eli C. Our family's names were always unusual. Grandpa Elias was a believer in using the names of each generation to honor those in the last. His father and Grandpa Gwyneth's father were named Edward and Clancy. So now you see where my pop's name came from. Nodding. One thing that's always been consistent in our family, though, is that anytime someone's a junior, they're always the firstborn son. That goes for Miracle, Eli, or even Clancy. With the women, however, it all goes out the window, I think. I think Gwendolyn got her name from some combination of Gwyneth and Caroline, who was Elias's mother. Women's names tend to get all mixed up as the generations went on. I guess that's because there's no female equivalent of junior. So if you're reading my diary and confused, you're not alone. Even the government had problems. I remember once receiving certified mail for an Edward Clancy Roottrees. I had to break the news that they got my father's name backwards. Egg cream! Like, I'm sure nothing will come up, but I mean, I have to, right? Like, yeah. Just, you know, just in case. Nope. Next page, please. It's a fun bonus! Apparently, this is the first thing she could find that she ever wrote. She knows it was for a school assignment about anger, and she believes based on the teacher's name she must have been in the 3rd grade. She doesn't exactly remember the event spot out here, but she does remember getting in trouble. I got angry when I met a new girl who I do not like. She was dirty and did not have a pretty dress. Me and Pop walked home in town and she hugged him. When I told her he was my Pop, she pushed me. I got angry and yelled at her and Pop said to treat her nice. Then she said, "Your Pop's my dad." She screamed it loud in my ear. She was lying to me and lying's not a nice thing, so I pushed her too. Then I got in trouble. Then Pop took her away. He told me, "Don't worry, I'm glad she's gone." Interesting. Are they twins? Okay. So I'm assuming this kid was Sam. Okay, so Sam is the illegitimate child of Elias and Patricia. They had her, Patricia got pregnant at like 16, and then Patricia's dad was like, "You're never seeing that boy again," and took her away. But then, because she was a Roottrees, they gave her to the Roottrees, and Elias, up here, gave her to the farmhand and his roommate to raise. Whenever I looked up her full name, I just put it in there when it said Patsy. God, how the fuck do you spell your name? Christ Ensign. Christensen Steel was a steel company in Butler County. On a World War II history page, you find that it contributed to the war effort by creating parts for vehicles, but after that went out of business. Christensen Steel, they were both in a steamy correspondence by Tina Angelica. No. Oh, book review. Angelina. God, thank you, I can't read. Historical art with an erotic twist. Oh, Jesus. In 1934, someone who goes by Patch, wrote a letter full of innuendo to an unknown gentleman, who it is clear she had a romantic history with. Patch is thought by the book's author to have been Patricia Christensen, a daughter of the owner of Christensen Steel. Her nickname was Pat, and Ch were the first two letters of her last name, and Patricia Christensen was known to appreciate wordplay like this. Patricia, who would have been in her mid-20s when the letter was written, was married to an older man of no notable status. This letter was most definitely not to him. There are also a few passages after the steamy bits that mention a daughter, leading Tina Angelica to— Angelina! Why do I keep saying that? To theorize that the letter was written to the father of a child she hid from society in some way. The letter ends on a mention of a twisted twin that seems to evoke imagery from classic literature. If not for her story, yours and mine would be the most tragic tale ever told. How awful is it that such beauty was ripped from its rightful fate, and worse, sent to live in possession of your brother's twisted twin. It's fucking over. Left an outcast, forced to live forced to a life of labor under a wicked relative. It's like something from the start of a children's fable. She deserves not the life he has been sentenced to. I can't stand to be apart from you both. Someday I shall return to you, and I pray that he has not corrupted her to know his sins. I swear that on that joyous day, with all the strength I can muster, I will fight for our child's freedom. Let us pray her fable has a happy ending. Girl, fucking help. Girl, fucking help. I can't stress this enough. Girl, fucking help. Like, I literally can't stress this enough. All right. Christensen Steel, it all leads to the same. If I look at history, it says this. They both lead to the same area. So I'm having a panic attack. Tell us about the gay twins! Secret contact, you son of a bitch. Okay. What did Elias C. Roottrees do for jobs? We've got a professor, a lawyer. What did you do? Excuse me. She inherited, yeah. The green thumb thing really... Ernie and the kids are lucky to have her, and her children... Okay. I did not know her true family history when I wrote this, and I didn't even know Sam was a Rootree. All my doubts were ill-founded. She's a fine woman. Had she the chance to grow up with us, Sam might have been the sister figure Gwen never was. Ernie and the kids are lucky to have her, and her children seem eager to help the family in their own ways. She has kids? Okay, well, Ernie Jr. is Zach's son. No, it's Matt. It's Madsen. Who's Madsen? Where is Ernest? Who is Ernest? One second. Ernie and the kids are lucky to have her. Okay, so this is talking about her. And Ernie James learning the day today from Zach. It's been a long time since any real Rootree was excited and interested in the actual candy as Ernie. As a bonus, Gwyneth has the green thumb of her mother and her adopted grandfather. So Gwyneth is her daughter? Mother and her adopted grandfather. Okay. Okay. So we got Ernest. We got Ernie, and then we've got these. And then we've got, okay, shut up, me. And then we've got this, which is about Ernie. Ernest is dead. Ernie was a man full of love, and not only for his family. Okay, to Carl and Brenda, I'm sorry you will only attend the funeral. Ernie knew how busy your job can be. Well, he had an immediate pet of pride, as well as how Carl would carry on. Ernie and I knew how it had been Carl that convinced to trust, and it was no coincidence it happened shortly after your visit, Brenda. Much love, Debbie. Debbie Bean? Did we find her? Are the siblings switched? Is Gwyneth older? How would we even know? Is this... How do you even... Ah! I don't... How do we know? Because we have a photo of the spouse? Okay. And then Gwyneth. And then Deborah Bean. And then Nicole. And then... Current occupation, deceased. The thing is, Carl and Brenda are part of the, like... She's a student, I imagine. We fucking found Deborah Bean. Everything's gonna be okay. Alright, can we find Ernie in here? Ernie Jr.'s in here. Save me, Ernie Jr. Is this Ernie Jr. the whole time? I'm just really desperate to find Ernie Jr. We know who this is. We know who this is tentatively. These two are related. Just something about glasses. Something about glasses. Ernest? Ernest Rise. Oh, and Glasses Girl. They can't fucking see. Why are they standing with this kid in the middle, though? Are they holding hands? Like, is this actually your child? What's the vibe here? Okay, let's Google some names. Okay. Ernest Jr. Alright. Suicide back on. Oh my god. Next president, Guy Hudson, also really eludes me. You know? Childish print writing November. Is that what it's... Stop! Okay, so this is November. I'm going to assume, because of where you're standing, that you... Like, I don't know. But... The thing is, you have the Roottrees name. There was also this that we, like, followed up on, and then, like, I got really lost because we weren't at a point where we could do anything with this yet. This is Stephanie. And we know that. I mean, Lauren's youngest brother, definitely. But then also, like, so did this woman. So, like, we live in a society. It's so hard. We did Google her, and then I don't even remember, like, where we ended up. So I think we have to do it again. This is from CM. So this is from, and it's to Carl. I have no idea who it's from. Okay. Oh, Ari, save me. Okay. Let's do this. Let's go back through here again. The Butler County Times. Okay, and then... Stephanie won her election. She was born Stephanie Landon until her marriage to local business owner Brian Jones. This is what led us down the mechanic route, I think. And then this was the Let's Go Lesbians, my mother and her partner. She's a distant cousin of the Roottrees. Her mother, Caroline, a local artist. Okay, let's look up Caroline. I don't think I did that before. Caroline Landon? Caroline Jones? Well, no, because Caroline... A local artist who appears on the front page. Caroline. It would be Landon. It would be Landon! Her mother, Caroline, a local artist. Born Stephanie Landon. Caroline fucking saved me. Okay. Caroline from the name list? Caroline Morden? Caroline Morden? Okay, wait. That means that your husband is Mark Landon. If I'm correct about who you are. Find a cover story about local art installations, including one by Caroline Morden. There isn't much about Caroline as a person, but this is mostly a listing of art in Butler County. She seems to get top billing. Wait, artist? Accompanying the story, there's an image of Caroline standing beside a large metal sculpture of a mermaid. It's captioned, Caroline standing next to her sculpture, Atlantis' Burden. The sculpture is one of many works featured in her upcoming book, Self-Portrait, Art and the Beauty of Women. According to a quote further down, Atlantis' burden is meant to symbolize a society split by indecision over whether women should be equals or something to protect. The picture on the front page has been added to your evidence. Wait, you grew up in a house without a father. Well, I guess you married a man? And then you got rid of him, question mark? Or are these your kids? Because there's Stephanie and then I'm assuming... How did your kids get the Landon surname? Are these your biological kids and then you were like, fuck it? Okay, this is Caroline, but like, she has the same name. But then, she has the same name. She's got to be down here. And she has children, and we have multiple pictures of her. The image that accompanied the story about local art in the Butler County Times. It is captioned, Caroline saying next to her sculpture, Atlantis' Burden. The sculpture is one of many works featured in the upcoming book. I understood what that meant. Huh. I'm gonna look up her book. I would like to see it. Morden. Dedicated to Eloise and Stephanie. Mostly black and white pictures of Caroline's art. The centerpiece is a series of full-color nude self-portraits at different ages, stretching from 25 to 30. They certainly have not been added to your evidence. In the intro, Caroline talks about influences. She was one of the youngest in her generation. In her late teens, she felt betrayed when her sister, Gwendolyn, and cousin Bonnie gave up on dreams to settle for boring men. So are they over here? And then split up, and then adopted. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay. Her sister Gwendolyn. Well, it's Morden, so it has to be one of these two. And then her sister. This is one kid. She has 2 kids, but this one has 3. She especially dislikes her brother-in-law, Dr. Wilson. Who she calls completely bogus. Their marriages led to her double down on her passions, art, and the environment. She even married a man who was the opposite of boring, which was an overcorrection. She comes out strongly against the Roottrees company's effect on the local environment and rues how she was unable to convince her father Zach to make changes to policy. She also explains that her marriage to Mark led to the most volatile moments in her life, all negative, and that the only good thing he ever gave her was a daughter. Leaving them all behind for good pushed her to pursue her true loves, art, and the beauty of women. Okay. So... split up. Spouse. Child. But she has 2 kids. Or does she not? Eloise is her wife? And then she, with a guy named Mark. And then Eloise. And then Stephanie. Who is a politician. Who... Ah! Oh, lots of bonus boys. Lots of bonus boys. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, lock the fuck in. Okay, we're so fucking back, actually. Everybody shut up. We're so fucking back. Okay. Her sister, Gwendolyn. I mean, I'm assuming that this is still whoever the fuck these two are. I just don't know who Angelica married, so they would have a different name. Her sister was a witch! Okay. Girl, help? Is she in here? Caroline's in here. Where? Is this her? Or is she the mad one? Because she wasn't really feeling it. No, she's the beret. So is Gwendolyn the angry one? She must be. Nightbot? Questionable judgment? Jesus Christ. Brother-in-law Dr. Wilson. Oh, it's one of these guys. We don't know, though. There's a lot of they had 3 kids. Okay. We'll look up Dr. Wilson. Cousin Bonnie. Cousin? Bonnie Hudson? Hudson Guy. Wait. Next president, Guy Hudson. That we all knew about. I'm assuming you're a housewife, because you gave up on your dreams and she hates you for it. Okay, let's look up Dr. Wilson. Nobody can use her father's act to make changes to policy. Okay, okay, okay. Dr. Stephen Wilson. Is a pediatrician who practices north of Pittsburgh. Although there are lots of Stephen Wilsons and Dr. Wilsons, this one apparently found a way to game the search results as he pops up to the top every time. His website claims that he is the pediatrician to the stars. Hey, this has really bad energy. The only evidence for this is that he apparently was the doctor to the Roottrees sisters. There's a picture of him on his website, as well as pictures of his 3 children. The 3 of them look as though the photographer was holding them hostage. Regardless, the photos have been added to your evidence. There's also a quote that, although credited to his child Jason, you suspect might not be written by a 10-year-old. My dad's the best dad in the entire world, and he treats every patient with world-class care. He will treat your children like he would me, my big brother, or my sister. Sure, dude. Sure. Of course, man. Oh, I fucking hate him. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Dr. Stephen Wilson's kids. The quote below the picture was credited to Jason. Yeah, I'm sure it was. Okay. You're still a child. Who's oldest here? The brother or the sister? Like, he's graduating. Is she already graduated, or? I'm assuming you're a housewife. Oh my god, everybody stop being a housewife! Booyag! I'm actually really obsessed with this. Okay, the photo was taken... No, go back to the photo. The photo was taken 2 years ago. And he's graduating. So he's doing something. He's not... Maybe he's in college, I don't know. What are you're a student? Question mark now? Still? Student college? The yellow ones are locked in. She could also be student college, it's true. Like, I don't... We also know that you have a husband. The siblings could be switched. The sister and brother could be switched. I'm unclear currently. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ, Stephanie. Brian. Not BT. Brian. Right? Unless she's in a photo with someone who isn't her husband while pregnant, which is possible. Famous athlete who broke a pole vaulting record in 1954. Local resource. Nope, that's not it. That's not it at all. Brian, no, fucking Jones. Oh my god, I look at names and they just like... Many advertisements about Jones graphic and print. Okay, so this is the thing. With the printing services... Oh, no, okay. And then he made the website, which you can look up yourself. And then he made Stephanie Jones campaign mailers. He made Roottrees Family Company things. 4 flyers for the Miracle Network. Roottrees Motors. What about this? Like... Butler Summer Theater's been around for 30 years. They perform plays and musicals with a cast and crew from in and around Butler County. There are hundreds of mentions of their performances, not just in reviews, but in many near-identical advertisements for their box office and tickets. They also tend to take a full page at the end of every season that says thank you and lists the names of the shows they perform with no additional information. As of this year, however, it mentions they have a website. I would love to. Plays during the summer. It makes sense. As it is not summer currently, the website has a thank you message. Thank you for making our 1998 season such a success. Stay tuned for announcements about performances in 1999. The website lists the credits of a musical, which seems to be the final show they performed last season. There's a cast list, but none of the names seem relevant. Okay, choreography by November Studios. Instead of November Studios, maybe they should have called this place No Mention Studios. Okay. November Dancer! Exclamation mark. Question mark? Are you a different Morden then? No. Wait. No. What is his job? I'm losing my mind. Do you ever have a job? Do you ever have a dream that you job you... Wait, you job you... The thing is, it's probably in here, and I looked at it directly, and then I got distracted by something else, and now we're never going to find it again. Papa! But then who was Job? You took over the lawyer business. You did something else. And you married someone. And I can guarantee that. Also, they had a kid. Does his son talk about Papa's job? James! Because he's like, I was into music. Everyone else isn't into music. I'm so sad that no one else likes music the way that I do. And we were like, rock on, dude. Team Blast. He did a... I'm enjoying the four of us at a cutesy thing. Always interested in catchy tunes. He's rolling. And it was sad. Sorry to Miss Chamberlain of some of our famous friends, massive company willing to be a client. That's also how my father was connected. All his old ad campaigns were hung on the walls over the record player. Advertising. Ah! Girl, help. She's here!
On the phone, I said I owed you an explanation. But I can't reveal everything. Not yet. I'm sure this all seems like deception for deception's sake. So I'll try to explain why. It's true, I'm working with lawyers. But not the candy company lawyers. My publisher's lawyers. I'm on the verge of releasing a book. And it's not kind to the Roottrees. Especially Elias and the Five Pieces. The truth often isn't. But with the plane crash, the publisher is rightfully worried it'll look like I'm making things up to exploit a tragedy. So they're doing their due diligence. That's why you're here. To be sure there's enough evidence for an expert to unearth the whole story. If I tell you the whole story now, we can't prove that. I hope you understand. That said, I can say that the work you're doing is very personal to me. To my story, one spot on the tree is more important than the rest.
Yeah.
You've likely noticed it. It's locked for now. I'll return one final time, after you fill it in. Also, there are fewer Roottrees left. In a sense, that makes it easier. Use process of elimination. It's also harder to verify when you're right. You'll need 4 blood relatives before they lock from here on out.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I don't have any more evidence for you, but trust your intuition. If something has a high number, it's not a mistake. You're getting closer and closer to the truth. I look forward to seeing you soon.
Girl, help. Okay, we don't know her job. We don't know her job. We got this wrong. We don't know your name or your job. We don't know your job. We don't know your job. I think we can find stuff about Ernest. Green thumb? The thing is, gardener isn't an option. Plant specialist. Okay, wait, so he's president second. Is Ernest the third president? The third and fourth presidents have disappeared. I thought this said Gay Hudson. Future President Guy Hudson. This didn't lock in, though, so this isn't Guy Hudson. Who? Maybe it is. No, because why would just, like, her husband? Future President Guy Hudson has to be somebody's son. Are you Guy Hudson? Like, you don't look like a Guy Hudson at all? Like, even a little bit? Well, no, because her name changed. So, okay. So you're... Hudson Christopher. And then your kids are Hudson. So you're President the third? I've zoomed. Oh. The note card? On the big... Oh, wow, I zoomed in so hard. Family trees use surnames from birth, even if the person changed their last name after marriage. Yes. So this is Guy Hudson, president of the Presidential Club, who is the president. And this is Bonnie the housewife. Sipping. Guy Hudson saved me. Oh. Guy Hudson, along with his twin sister, are no strangers to the public when it comes to Roottrees snacks. They both appeared in the company's advertisements as children during the Boys and Girls Agree era. What the fuck do you mean? Now he's taking over the company at the end of the year. Who would have known that one of these two adorable redheads, Guy credits his mother and father, Angie and Christopher, with providing his fiery due, arguing over everything but chocolate, would grow up to take over the whole company. Guy's uncle and current president, Zachariah, has decided to take an early retirement to focus on traveling the world with his wife. Zach was quoted as saying, "Now that our daughters have started families of their own, Clara and I plan to reflect on the life well lived. Guy is new to the business world, but he's family. We at Roottree have faith in his innovative ideas, and he's eager to share them with the world. With the boys and the girls. Your wife, Clara..." Alright, boys and girls, dude. You find a site about successful ad campaigns. One of the ads listed is from the late 50s. Boys and Girls Agree. It's a series of television and magazine ads for Roottrees chocolate bars. The ad campaign's described as having the premise that boys and girls are often diametrically opposed, except when it comes to one thing. Both of them agree that Roottrees is their favorite. The first advertisement in the series was the most memorable due to the bright red hair of the boy and girl involved. One of the magazine advertisements has been added to your evidence. I would like to see it. Yeah. Okay. And then Angie and Christopher, we got it. We just don't have her, like... Why did her name go away? I had her as Gwendolyn. I had her as the wrong Gwendolyn. The whole time. I just typed Gwendolyn and I didn't know. So, okay, Zach's the second president. Guy's the third president. Carl's the fifth? So there's a fourth president. There's a secret fourth president. I can't find anything about James's kids. Okay, wait, back up. What do we have to perceive? So, Brent, that's the scariest thing you've ever said to me. I'm not gonna know who these people are tomorrow. Oh, Ernest was relevant. The Wilson kids, which is the kids of the Wilsons that I know about. I'm so aware of the Wilson kids and the way that they exist. Oh, the three of them. She's in there. I had her as a college student. I put her back at this. And then we have Ernie. More than anyone else on Earth knows how busy your job can be. How Carl carried on from after taking over. So this was the president, the fourth. Ah! Okay, we locked in the 5 pieces because I got Gwendolyn's fucking name right. Girl, help. Hi, Jorvion, hi! Welcome! This is such a bad game to just jump into. I can't save you. Okay. Okay, 5 pieces. We got it. It's trickling down. How do you know me anyway? I want to find out who Clark's kids are. So bad. His weird out-of-wedlock kids. And then, like, James also had kids. Why is it never mentioned anywhere? Like, Clark, my boy. You got married 3 times. Where are they, Frank? Clark. Frank? Oh, I saw this. I love when I figure out how my brain works in real time when my eyes see something. I tried to look up the LaRues. And, like, they're not... And there's no space. Del Vicio. This is a talent for hire as a wedding singer. Waiting on the credentials section of her biography, it mentions she got her start as a young girl when she was Jane LaRue of the Lucky LaRues. Any inquiries about her past or her sister would be ignored. Okay, wait. Let's do this. Okay, she's not like a musician. The Lucky LaRues is something we had not seen. Teen Blast, though. In an article from 1968, you find a small section focusing on young, upcoming talent that Modern Music Monthly predicts will make it big. It has this to say about the LaRues. The LaRue sisters got their start doing session work for their great-uncle's record label. If you remember any songs from 1960 to 1965 that featured the voices of kids, they were probably involved. Back then they were credited as the Lucky LaRues. Now that he's passed, they moved on to bigger and better ventures and are going by their full names. Diamond and Jane have been touring with some famous faces. Ever heard of the Roottrees? And are looking to release an album sometime the next year. Youngest Kim is about to step into a prominent role on Broadway, taking over for one of the children in Oliver. This doesn't help me. What about Teen Blast? How could you? Their great uncle's record label. Is that relevant? Who's their great uncle? It all comes back together. Okay, let's look up. No, stop. Okay, no. Diamond LARP. I want to know. With his wife, Diamond LaRue. Mr. Songs, Diamond's connected friends with the band's lead singer. Refer to themselves as the Diamond Dazzlers. We'll look at that. Cherry Tree and the Sound of Laughter. Okay, wait. 1 second. Printing wolf.jpg. Their son! Okay. Diamond Dazzlers is the name of the official fan club for Jim and Diamond. You find a forum post called Cool Things You Got in the Mail on a random forum about video games. One reply mentions that Jim and Diamond still send out a Christmas card every year to Diamond Dazzlers. It's accompanied by some pictures as well as some history about the fan club. Apparently, even though it's no longer available to join, Jim and Diamond still honor it themselves personally. There's a fierce debate in the subsequent posts about whether that's cool or pathetic. Amongst the pictures of Christmas cards from over the years, only one is relevant. The card from 1996 included pictures of Jim and Diamond's young son Wolf, as well as a note about his daughter's band, The Floozies. 1 second. We found him. Who the fuck are you? Ginny, no! Okay, wait. So I had to look up that. Sound of Laughter and Cherry Tree. I also need to look up. 1 second. The Floozies are an all-female punk band operating out of New York City. They're mentioned in passing in an online review from earlier this year. Apparently, they were the opening act for the band the reviewer actually came to see. The reviewer writes that she normally doesn't review the opening act, but this one was unusual. And not because of the music, which she described as loud, fast, and repetitive, but not in a good way. The trio was extremely cagey about their identities. The reviewer asked the venue who they were, and she was told they were rumored to be the children of other famous musicians and didn't want that to be why they were popular. The reviewer also mentioned that for an underground and unknown band with absolutely no following, their equipment was all extremely expensive, and not only were they selling CDs, but they only cost $1. They probably were losing a fortune. The reviewer said although she bought a copy, she would be unlikely to ever listen to any of it again except maybe Beef Baby, the 7th track. There's no picture of the Floozies performing live, but the cover of the CD they were selling, Conquistador, has been shut the fuck up. Sorry, not to separate this. Could be you just wrote a newborn cow. Perhaps the Floozies are holding a grudge against a toddler. No, tell me about Beef Baby! Come on, dude. Beef Baby! You absolute fuck. Beef Baby, save me. Okay, wait. Wait. Very successful. Some basic liner notes exist. This is the targeted and the vocals are credited. Okay, but I want to see it. No, I want to listen to more songs. I want to listen to Beef Baby. Please. No. I'm so mad. Come on, let me listen. Let him play, ref. Ah! An album by Jim and Diamond released in 1995. When I was born, it wasn't professionally reviewed, although diehard fans of Jim and Diamond online say it was a return to form. The CD was apparently so hard to find in stores that some fans have resorted to selling cassette bootlegs of it. There's a music commerce website that claims to sell the album, but it's sold out at the moment. You do find a short sample of one of the songs called Sun! Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up.
There blazed a spark of light that ever brightly shone. From her starting days, imparting wisdom to conquer life unknown. Though someday she'd depart in part, I'd never be alone. In my heart I'll always be the son of...
No! Please! Please, God, fucking save me, Beef Baby, save me. Okay, so it's Candy, because she's guitar and vocals, and she's on the front, and let me see her picture. And then let me see Wolf. Okay, I turned my fucking volume up, and it's awful. Okay. How... Okay. Wait, when was this album published? Now? In college, but now? Okay, Please tell me about Beef Baby! This is so fucked up. Please play these times. You know what? Fuck yeah, dude. Lock the fuck in, everybody. This is the end of the stream, actually.
Life is life, love shall be. Me for you, and you for me. Someday will come, though, that this tree will be the last of what was we. With passing years, all paths diverge. Rivers rambling, onward surge. One source behind old memories, but find their ways to different seas. Someday these times will all be over. All be over. Dew dries on the morning clover. Morning clover. So take my hand beneath the tree and carve your name with me. These times are ours for free. We'll tell ourselves these stories older, dwell on warmth, ignore the colder, probably yearn for what could be, rose tinted by youth's memory. So act as though these times ain't fleeting, love still flows, our hearts heart beating. For now ignore fate's destiny, two roads to cross, one's at this tree. Someday these times will all be over. All be over. Dew dries on the morning clover. Morning clover. So take my hand beneath the tree and carve your name with me. These times are ours for free. Someday these times will all be over. All be over. The dew dries on the morning clover. Morning clover. So take my hand beneath the tree and carve your name with me. These times are ours for free.
I don't want to pick favorites, but I mean, James is definitely my favorite. You know? Like, I don't want to do that. Also, there is a Joan, Becca. That's insane that you thought about that. I was just like, son, he, and then that was it. Okay. We made good progress today. Like good progress today. We're gonna lock the fuck in tomorrow, okay? I know that it's Friend Friday, but if I take a break, I won't know where I am anymore. So tomorrow, everybody, we gotta finish. Lock the fuck in. Solving mysteries as friends. I love you guys very much. To carve your name in the tree with me. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.